Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me on VRML 3 here with Echo Arena. Very good to have you all here. Today we're going to be watching Invictus Reserves versus SYNTH Cybernetics. These are two OCE teams here, one of them being trained by a very high experienced team in the Oceanic region coming from Season 3, as well as SYNTH Cybernetics being another team that was founded in the Season 3. And I'm hoping for a close match here. I believe it is gold and silver here. Can be very interesting to see what these teams can do. It looks like we're just waiting for these players to get in here, but I can assure you we'll be starting up as soon as we can.
As it will be a quite interesting match, as we will see hopefully soon. It is one of the second last matches of OCE, with the last being at 6 PM EST, Australian Eastern Standard Time, or Daylight Savings Time now. We'll pull up the standings here as we have a look at the cup, coming into it. Both of them being on the ladder. Invictus Reserves being 10th and SYNTH Cybernetics being 17th, with an 8-14 8 wins, 14 losses, with Invictus being 13 wins, 11 losses. Invictus Reserves obviously being the crowd favourite at this rate, hopefully giving us a good show indeed.
Very interesting indeed. I believe the Invictus Reserve team actually started a bit late into this season, and yet they have been definitely a force to be reckoned with in this top 15 here. As you can see, they've made it all the way up to the top 10. And hoping for some big things this game. It looks like SYNTH Cybernetics is going to be using a league sub here. Millsy can always count on Millsy if you need a sub in the Oceanic region. Hello to everyone in the chat. Thank you all for coming. Dux, what's up? Pamwell, Rowdy. Are you going to be playing this game, Rowdy? Aliosa. Oh, it looks like Dux is correcting me. Reserves have been here all season. Maybe that's just my memory failing me there.
About my mic being quiet, I will turn mine up a little bit to kind of match yours, so we're not too quiet here. So it will be 3 on 4 at the moment, with 3 of SYNTH players in and 4 of Invictus Reserves. I'm pretty sure we have the teams the right way around, with Invictus being on the right, blue side, and SYNTH being on the left, orange side.
Zodiac, if you don't mind me asking, what has your previous experience been with these teams in the past?
Ooh, that is a good one. Invictus Reserves really put up a good fight. Same with SYNTH. We've won both our games against them. We went up against SYNTH like 3-4 days ago, but our matches have already finished and we can't really challenge anyone else. It's like no one else wants to get online, so we're just chilling for the time being. But I reckon I'll do pretty good against Reserves, personally. But I reckon Reserves may pull this out on top, being the sister team, or kind of the daughter team of Invictus, one of the top standing teams in OCE.
Yeah, absolutely. I can definitely see that happening here. I have had the chance to cast a few of the Invictus Reserves matches, and I can definitely see that their fight, their willingness to win, is definitely unmatched in their sort of league here. And it is great to see when teams have such a drive and such a passion for the game. It is something that we truly look out for, and it's really great to see, especially at this lower level. When you're at this lower level and you have this drive to play and this willingness to win, That's what's going to get you far in the league. But nonetheless, looks like we're having one of the teams ready up here, so I believe we will be starting pretty soon here. Looks like
we'll be getting a regrab back, so we'll be starting any second now.
Very effective tactic.
Who do you reckon regrabs will see come out on top for the neutral joust?
I'm going to say basically, based on pure experience and time dedicated in the league, I'm going to say since Cybernetics has got this in the bag for the joust. Which we'll find out shortly. 5 seconds on the clock. Neutral joust. Fast stacks coming in from both teams. It looks like I was right. It was going to be SYNTH Cybernetics to get that joust. Old Jack Burton going to be throwing it into the roof, but it is going to be collected by Turkey. Millsy clearing that disc right the way downfield into that bubble. Turkey with the disc, clearing it right back down where it came from, but the interception by Bodox. Looks like he's going to be slowly walking it up here, passing it over to Old Jack Burton, not able to connect, hitting that pancake there. The clear from Invictus reserves here, back to Millsy. Bit of a ping-pong match, but whichever team can capitalize on this loose disc is guaranteed to score a goal. Turkey with the disc now, calm and collected. He waits for his team to set up downfield. Gonna be walking up the field here, over to Kronos. Kronos with the disc. Looks like going for the pass to Rowdy. Rowdy just not able to get a hand on it, however. Boy and VR going to be able to grab the disc and clear it downfield.
That is
Turkey
right,
holding that
Turkey
midfield.
does pick it up, throwing it left, right to Rowdy. Juking around on the floor, trying to juke out old Jack. Pass to Turkey again. Gonna pass to Nest to Kronos to get intercepted by Bodex on goals. Gonna be picked up again by Rowdy. Gonna pass straight back to Turkey. Gonna be intercepted again by old Jack this time. This goes into mid valley.
Boy and VR now with the disc is going to be clearing it right the way downfield. The stacks coming in from SYNTH Cybernetics. Old Jack Burton with the disc going for that backboard shot. There you go. Millsy with the disc going to be throwing it into that goal. Kronos. Maybe looks like a bit of a Chicago. Maybe just a self-goal in general there. Nonetheless, nice little slap there from Millsy on the backboard. Very close shot by Old Jack Burton. Just dinging off the post there. James Lothbrock with the disc going to be clearing it downfield over to Rowdy Artifact. Rowdy going to be juking around on this floor looking for that open pass. Kronos now with the disc, but he's getting pressured from all sides. He's going to lose that disc. Boy and VR looking for that clear, just hitting inside the tunnel there, but he is going to be able to get a hand on it again and clear it further downfield. Stacks coming in. It is going to be Invictus reserves to win that stack race there. Clear's coming in, and it is a beautiful deep clear going right the way into the bubble there. James Lothbrock going to be able to slap it in for 2. Oh no.
Oh, my mic wasn't on, sorry.
That's alright.
Panic. Oh, it's all good.
Boy and VR going to be chasing the disc here. Sorry, had a bit of a technical issue there, but nonetheless, we're back in the game. Rowdy Artifact with the disc. Over to James Lothbrock. James with the bounce shot for 2. Going to be bringing the scores 2-4. 6 minutes remaining in the round. Very close contested match as of so far.
Yeah, Zodiac was dead, Mr. Lomit. As my mic was refusing to pick up and work, which is not very fun indeed. As we have old Jack picking it up, passing across to what looks like to be Bud, going to pass downfield. The beautiful pass to Boy in VR. Actually, Millsy going for that 2 in close bubble, missing barely from the goalie, stunning her out. Gonna be picked up by Old Jack. Gonna pass downfield to Mills again. Gonna pass cross to maybe left shoulder in Boy in VR. He's gonna try for the backboard shot yet again. Gonna try and exploit their weakness of the back shield. Old Jack is gonna go in for that 4 meters away, leveling out the scores and making it 4-all with no one's way.
Beautiful play there from SYNTH Cybernetics. Definitely a very well-earned cut there. Very well-earned points on the board, taking the score to 4-4. 5 minutes remaining in the round. We have Invictus reserves here with the just advantage. Turkey, hand on the disc, going to be throwing it over to James Lothbrock. James, looking for that pass over to Rowdy Artifact. Unfortunately, just hitting that trench area, going to be bouncing up. Kronos going to get stolen by Boy in VR and cleared right the way downfield. A beautiful clear it is. Going to go all the way down. Stacks coming in from both teams. And it looks like it's going to be Boy on VR to get a hand on the disc and put it in for 2. 6-4. 5 minutes remaining. Very close game indeed. Very contested in this mid area.
And it will bring the scores to 6-4 with SYNTH being ahead by 2 points. This will be a very interesting game to see, hopefully the third round coming up, as Turkey does pick up the disc, throwing it right with a stack there prepared, but it will bounce left on the Orange's side. William VR picking it up, throwing right the way back through tunnel. Gonna be picked up by Turkey again. Gonna hold it on roof as they wait to draw out that attack, with Kronos on his back waiting for a clear dribble pass. And it will be past to Rowdy as she will go up to Cloud, passing to Ness with the goalie stunned, and it will bring it into goal for another 2, evening the scores out yet again. 17 meters, 5 meters away, 28 seconds. How will SYNTH respond to this?
Very smart, stunning out the goalie there, disabling any save from being made there. 6-6, definitely tying up this match here. Or Jack Burton looking for that pass over down into the mid area, but it is going to spike off of that bow tie. But nonetheless, the pass is going to be made over to that right tunnel. Burdock's now with the disc up the field, looking for that reset pass over to Old Jack Burton. Old Jack Burton over to Millsy. Millsy going to be able to put it in for 2. 8-6. Looks like so far SYNTH Cybernetics are able to keep this 2-point lead. Holding on to it for dear life, trying to take away this W. 3 minutes remaining.
Hopefully we will see Invictus Reserves warm up in this second half if they cannot take this first round, as Boy in VR does pick it up from the failure to pass forward, but will be intercepted again by James Brox, throwing it forward to Rowdy, and it will be bouncing up the backboard. Bod getting it to a first, but it will be stunned out, with Kronos and James both being there, also being stunned out. Going to be picked up by Rowdy, with 3 of them there, spreading out, pass to reset. Turkey moving up, with James on Nest, going to pass. Going to be as cheeky still by Millsy, throwing it all the way downfield, with Bod being there first, being very lightly contested, going for that 3, barely missing. Kronos throwing it right the way back down field, going to be intercepted by Boy in VR, playing a mid for that time being. Going to be picked up again by Mills, throwing to the top of shield with Bod. Going to be past to Boy, but it's going to miss barely. Going to be picked up by Rowdy, throwing across, trying to get through the tunnel, but bouncing the Geo. Who put that there? Pass again to Mills, going to be stopped by Turkey in goals. I'm going to be put right back through the tunnel, but Jack is playing that mid, putting it right the way back into Invictus' side, not letting them get past at all. Rowdy's going to stun 2 of them out as she pushes it down. Cross is going to pick it up, throwing it right the way back through the tunnel, and pushing it right the way back downfield.
Beautiful block there by Mills. You're going to disable any goal from being open here. Going to force the one-on-one with the goalie. Looks like James Lothbrock and Turkey with the cut pass, going to be able to take it in for 2 there. Beautiful little cut pass. 8-8. 1:15 remaining in the round. Both of these teams need to get some points on the board. They need to secure this win for them. Just coming out, it is going to be Old Jack Burton with the disc. Stacks are met with pressure. Oh, Boy in VR going to be looking for that deep clear, but just hitting the top of double diamonds there. Turkey has a hand on it, looking for that clear, but just hitting station. Both teams grappling for this disc, and it is going to be James Lothbrock to get a hand on it. Rowdy Artifact now with the disc, going to be looking for this nest bus, just not able to connect with Kronos' hand. Or Jack Burton in the goal, going to be able to pick it up and clear it. No, it's coming back. Kronos now with the disc, going to be pushing up the field, but it gets slapped back. Brilliant stun by Millsy. James Lothbrock solo pushing the disc here. The stacks come in. This could be crucial to Synth, but no. James Lothbrock is going to be able to clear it out. Turkey now with the disc, walking it up the midfield.
That is right, as he passes to Rowdy, going in for that very late round goal with only 12 seconds left to go as we count down maybe even an overtime first round. Quite exciting indeed. And we will see a 2, putting Synth on top with literally not even a second to go, giving them a win indeed. Maybe this will be a close match after all, as they are holding out quite well indeed. As we will go to the scoreboard and have a look at these scores.
Scores indeed. Looks like we're going to have Bodox here. Bodox, whatever you want to call him. An assist, 2 steals. Old Jack Burton, 2 points, an assist, a save. Millsy, 2 points, assist, 2 saves, and 1 steal. Boy in VR, 4 points, 1 save, 3 steals.
And we will have a look at the team stats, with possession barely going to Synth, with only roughly 10 more seconds over Invictus reserves, but more shots taken on reserve side, showing that they are more relentless. But more saves being on Synth's side, showing that they will not let anything get past. And more steals being on Synth's side, being cheeky and getting those nice little steals. But the stuns will go to Invictus reserves, being 51-43 Invictus's way. And we will be starting this second round as we get into it.
Neutral just here in the second round. We did have CYBERNETICS win the first just here. Stacks coming in. It is going to be an Invictus reserve, sorry. Stacks coming in from both sides. Old Jack Burton, no. It's going to be Kronos to slap it into the bubble. Bodox getting a hand on it. Going to be able to clear it almost all the way downfield here. Beautiful little slap. Boy in VR with the disc now, looking for that long 3, just hitting the shield there. Boy in VR with the disc again. He's going to be looking for that floor pass over to Old Jack Burton. Old Jack Burton going to be looking for that ramp pass, but just hitting the boot there. But nonetheless, he's still going to be able to get a hand on it. There's the headbutt from James Lothbrock. Rowdy Artifact to slap it out and get it downfield.
That is correct, as Bodex picks it up, passing it to Old Jack in top trench. Going to be intercepted by Rowdy, passing right tunnel. Going to bounce all the way down field, but will be intercepted again by Bodex, playing the back midfield. As Rowdy does push forward to intercept him. We pass to Old Jack again as he pushes it all the way downfield with a stack there ready to grab it. Barely missing it as Boy in VR goes for it. Picking it up, getting intercepted by the 2 that are there. Boy in VR picks it back up, trying to pass it to Mills on the back. Barely missing it. Old Jack will pick it up, passing it again to Mills on the floor. Missing it, getting stunned out by goal. Boy in VR, this is intense as Old Jack goes for the goal. Millsy bouncing back, hopefully to dunk it. Barely digging it. This is a close match indeed.
The disc seeming to refuse to go in. It does not want to be scored on Invictus Reserve's side. Could this be a sign or just a coincidence? Nonetheless, James Lothbrock with the disc going to be looking for that clear. Bouncing off of the top pyramid there into Boy in VR's hands, but looking for that long 3, just dinging off there. Maybe looking for that bounce shot off the floor. Just beautiful save by Turkey FX. Going to be able to pick it up and clear it right the way downfield.
Yeah, and
Stacks come in.
As there is a giant stack race towards it as Bodex picks it up, trying to throw it out, but James picks it right the way back up, probably telling his team to move up. But Old Jack doesn't, not Old Jack, but Boy in VR does intercept him. Turkey will pick it up, throwing it up to Rowdy, barely missing it. Boy in VR picking it back up, throwing it all the way down the field. But Kronos will be there to intercept.
Kronos walking up with the disc here, not met with any aggression yet, but Boy in VR looking to get the drop on him, just missing him though. Millsy with that slap, going to be sending it into that right tunnel area. No, bouncing back, unfortunate bounce there. Rowdy artifact, but the stacks coming in too strong. Millsy now with the disc, looking for that long clear, just hitting that little diamond there in the mid area. Turkey, but coming off the head of a fallen SYNTH Cybernetics player. Looking for that shot, but it's going to be met with old Jack Burden. Can't stop him in the goal. Rowdy artifact now with the disc. Going to be walking up nice and slowly, taking her time, nice and collected. Turkey with the disc. Over to Kronos. Looking for that pass to Rowdy. Maybe not able to connect, but it is going to be sent into the SYNTH Cybernetics bubble. Boy in VR with the disc now. Looking for a really nice deep clear there, which he is going to get. Old Jack Burden looking for the disc, but Kronos with the stun. Boy in VR with the steal, going to be able to get it down field. This is what we've been waiting for. Turkey effects holding that back line, able to get it right back down into the midfield.
Yes, as both of these teams are playing as hard as they physically can in the second round, SYNTH to secure their win, and Invictus Reserves to hopefully take it to a third round and get this W. As Rowdy Artifacts just tries to pass it across, barely missing James, quite just out of his reach, a bit too short. As he will pass it, hopefully to Ramp. No, it will be to Bowtie. Back to James. No, it will be slapped out by Boy. Will be picked up by Kronos with someone on his feet. Old Jack on his feet, being the bruiser. James will pick it up, but it will be intercepted again by Boy. Almost a self-pass with how many times it went through people's hands. Boy's going to pick it right the way back up. That might as well be in a self-pass with how many bounces it took. Millsy going to pick it up, go for that long three off the backboard, barely missing it. And it will be picked up by Boy in VR, passing it across to Old Jack, trying to get it to Ramp, going to almost take the long three. Millsy going to go in for it, going to pass the backboard, going to be intercepted by James, stopping any twos from inside the bubble.
This being sent downfield, it is floating, but the stacks coming in from SYNTH Cybernetics. Bodox with the disc now, going to be clearing it down into that mid area. Millsy getting a hand on it, maybe looking for this long three half court. Oh, just hitting the Pac-Man there. Stacks coming in from Invictus Reserves. Turkey looks like he's going to be the one to get a hand on it. No, it's going to be Bodox. Going to be looking for that shot, but just hitting the bottom of the shield there. Boy in VR now with the disc, going to be pushing up towards this bubble, looking for a cheeky play, and he's going to get it in off the backboard.
That indeed, finally getting some points on the board. 5 minutes 11 seconds for one measly 2. Not even measly. It's very small 2. Maybe a difference is all they needed to hold them off, as that only took 5 minutes to get. That could be the winning goal. How will Invictus respond to this? As it will be a miss pass by accident from the quarterback. Boy in VR going for the 3 and taking it, extending their lead 5-3. Quite indefinite indeed, pushing them back. How will Invictus Reserves respond to this?
The drawback definitely being made there. Looks like SYNTH Cybernetics learning to capitalize on that hard-fought 2-pointer. Turkey effects with the disc. Fast stack coming in. Gonna be sending this disc into the enemy double diamonds. Boy in VR looking for that pass over to Millsy. Not able to connect. James Lothbrock. No, Rowdy Artifact now with the disc. Going to be clearing it deep. Boy in VR with the disc in the bubble. Going to be looking for this deep clear again. And he's going to send it way into the midfield, but met with Kronos' hand. James Lothbrock going to be taking this in. Oh! Looks like maybe a bit of Chicago there. Maybe a self-goal. Could have been clean, but nonetheless, unfortunate for SYNTH Cybernetics. But very, very good for Invictus Reserves. This could be the comeback that they are looking for. They only need a 3-pointer with 3 minutes remaining. It's plenty of time and a lot can happen.
That indeed, as old Jack from the Old Man Farm, does pick it up, passing across the Boy. Gonna pass across again to Bodex, holding it, going to go for that open teammate up top. That will be Boy again. They're passing back and forth, going for that 3 outside the bubble, barely missing it. And it will be passed to Old Jack, putting the pressure on. Picked up by Turkey in goals, trying to push it out again into the enemy half. But it will be picked up by Boy. trying to keep pressure on Invictus reserves, trying to keep them panicked and getting the goal, or almost, as will be picked up again by Kronos, sending it right the way down, quite close to the goals. That was a deep clear indeed, and it will be a stack race and a scuffle and a half. It will be picked up by James, past the Turkey, back to Old Jack, quite close indeed, as will be picked up by Boy and slapped down with Millsy on his back. And Bodex going for the long three and making it! Gorgeous three, Mr. Bod.
Beautiful shot there from Bodox. 2 minutes remaining in the round. 8-2. Going to leave Invictus reserves with the joust advantage here. 2 minutes. A lot can happen. They only need 6 points. That's 2 threes. It is definitely doable for this team. Rowdy Artifact on the floor, going to be able to pick up this disc. Going to be looking for that pass over to Turkey FX. Turkey FX now with the disc. Going to be pushing into that bubble. The pass over to Kronos, and it's in the goal. There's the 2-pointer they needed. 8-4 here. A minute remaining in the round. Just over a minute.
Mathematical time just yet. Sorry for cutting you off there, but they are not at a mathematical time just yet, as they only need 2 scores. It depends how fast they stack up with this. And will they make it? As Old Jack does pick it up, they will be playing a bit more defensively and a bit more slower, as Reserves does pick it up and throw it all the way downfield with a stack there, all 4 ready to get that 2. Maybe turning it over with 55 seconds remaining, 8-6.
Very well played there. Very, very well played. That is going to close the gap to 8-6. This is definitely doable for Invictus reserves. 2-point gap. That's all there is. They only need a 2. No stress here for Invictus reserves, even though I can imagine that this could be tough. James Losbrock looking to get a hand on that disc, but not going to be able to connect. Rowdy Artifact onto the nest there. James Losbrock going to be looking for that bounce shot off the backboard, and it is going in for 2. Looks like we will be taking this round into overtime with 0 seconds remaining on the clock after they are able to get out of the tunnel. We will be looking for this overtime.
Quite intense indeed as we go back to a neutral joust to see how these teams perform. Waiting for this stack to come through, hopefully quite fast indeed. This is insane and intense and a half. It only takes a 2 or a 3 to separate these teams from winner or contender here. As Invictus reserves are first to the disc, first to the key, pushing it right the way down, but it is going to bounce all the way back by their own cause. Boy and VR going to go for that long 3. Oh, so close! As James does pick it up, passing it back to Turkey. Going to pass up to Roof. And it will be picked up by Boy. Maybe going to try to go for that long 3. No, he's going to pass the nest to Bod. They're going to go for the backboard. Almost self-goaled by Rowdy. Going to pass the tunnel, but it's going to bounce off the rim. With their defense on point, with Kronos picking it up. Going to pass down to Rowdy in tunnel. And passing it down. Or clearing it down as far as she can.
Millsy getting a hand on this disc, but the stack's coming in. Turkey Effect's going to be putting it in for 2. We are going to round 3. Around to each of these teams here. The amazing comeback from Invictus reserves. As I said, it is completely doable. All you need is the mindset and the drive to win. And this is what they are definitely showing. 8-10 here in the overtime. This is winnable for either team here. This is where the real game starts.
Yes, both teams mirroring the scores, both first round and second round. 8-10 and 8-10. Both taking 1 apiece. Showing that both of these teams are high contenders in the leagues. Showing that they will not give up without a fight. Taking it to third round. How are you gonna predict this? For one of the last streams ever for OCE for this season.
Well, this has definitely been a very enticing game to watch, I must admit. Both teams really coming in strong here with their plays. really able to do something with the disc every time they get it, even though we had a solid 5 minutes of pure indigestion, if you will. No goals being scored. Constant shots on goal, but being blocked by heads, hands, whatever. You name it, it was not going in the goal.
Yes, as we will be starting round 3 here as we get into it. This will be a neutral joust to see who takes the marbles of this game. Quite an intense one indeed. And it will be SYNTH first to the disc, with a defensive stack coming out quite a little bit late. Turkey slapping it downfield. Gonna be picked up by Bodex. Gonna be intercepted again by Boy and VR. Gonna go for the 3. Mills gonna slam it in for the early 2 with only 16 seconds on the clock is all that took. Getting some final points on the board, pushing them back.
It's definitely much faster than what we previously saw in the previous round. We do have Invictus reserves with the Joust advantage here. Looks like they're going to be looking to capitalize on this play. As always, Turkey effects over to James Lothbrock in that right tunnel. Back to Rowdy Artifact, going to be pushing up with the disc there. Kronos not able to receive the stun by Millsy, going to be disabling him. There's the interception by Turkey FX, and there is the goal. A long 3 from just outside the bubble. This could be huge. This 1 point gap is always crucial in these close games.
Indeed, as they have only scored even points so far, this could be the point that they need to hopefully pull ahead and get the W as Synth roll out with Old Jack again at the wheel, holding the disc, passing to Boy. Boy gonna pass downfield to Bodex, gonna pass forward to Millsy on ramp, but is gonna miss it, gonna get stunned out, gonna pass back to Boy in VR, gonna go for the 2, 4 to 3.
Very well played there from CYBERNETICS, looking to put their foot in the door here and ensure they are able to walk away from this game with the win, trying to prove that no matter their spot in the ladder, they are still a very competitive team. Turkey FX now with the disc can be slowly walking it up. Looks like there is a stack on the double diamonds waiting to pressure him, but he's going to be able to get that pass off. Kronos not able to connect with it. This is going to be floating around. Boy in VR to slap it back. Rowdy Artifact now with the disc, going to be walking up the field here. Looking for a pass, maybe drawing out the player. Turkey FX is going to be taking this one-on-one with the goalie, and he is going to be taking it in for 2. This is the point of the game where now that 3-pointer that we had earlier in the game has flipped.
Yes, indeed, as they have the lead by only 1 point. This will be a very interesting match to see as we are in this third round. Old Jack hesitantly going to pass to Boy in VR, going to throw forward to down trench, which looks like to be Millsy. Going to be picked up by Kronos, going to throw right the way downfield, going to be intercepted by Old Jack going for the long 3, almost making it. Turkey going to pick it up, going to throw it right tunnel, but it is going to bounce on into Valley. Going to be picked up maybe by Old Jack, but it is going to be almost Kronos there, going to get stunned out. Back into tunnel. Turkey going to pick it up, walk it downfield. James being available, stopping the stun on him. Going to pass the Nest, going to bounce off roof. Going to go in for the 2 and 4 to 7. Gonna widen the lead by 3 points.
Absolutely, 3-point lead indeed. This is these crucial moments for each team here. Every play needs to be precise and calculated to ensure the W. 6 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the round. CYBERNETICS with the disc now. Going to be slowly pushing up. There's the pass over to the right tunnel. Not able to connect with Bodox, however. The disc is going to be loose. James Lothbrock looking to slap that. Not going to really connect with where he wants it to go, but it is going to get stolen back. Kronos now with the disc looking for that long clear. Looks like it is not going to be met by the hands of Millsy, but Old Jack Burden to capitalize on it. Going to be looking for this pass into the tunnel. Not able to connect with the teammate. No. Boy in VR downfield able to get it. Bodox with the disc now. Going to be looking for this cut pass. No. A bit of a miscommunication there is going to cause the disc to go flying away from the goal. There's the steal from Old Jack Burden and the stun to send the disc downfield.
Indeed, as James takes a disc and walks it up with Rowdy dribbling it down. Gonna be Rowdy, and they're gonna get dropped in on by Boy in VR. And it's gonna be a stack race, well, a mini stack race to it, with James picking it up, but Boy in VR headbutting it and grabbing it. Turkey gonna pick it up again. Being that excellent, that mid that he is. Gonna be intercepted by Millsy in goals. Gorgeous save. As it will be stacked to by James and Turkey. Gonna have a stack right on them. It will be picked up by Boy. Gonna try and clear it downfield. Gonna end up in Valley mid. Almost Turkey picking it up yet again. They may be passing it back and forth at this rate. Turkey gonna pass downfield maybe as a stack is right on him. Gonna pass to James on the floor. Gonna pass to Kronos. Going to go in for that too, but going to get stunned out. Back into mid-valley.
Turkey FX with the disc now in this left tunnel. Gonna be looking for that clear downfield. Kronos, no, James Lostbrock to get a hand on the disc. Gonna be stunned out by old Jack Burton, however. He's gonna be able to get it right the way downfield here. This could be huge. Boy in VR looking to grab that disc, not able to connect with it though. Weird bounce off that pyramid is gonna cause James Lostbrock to get that disc and slap it downfield. Rowdy Artifact giving it a little love tap there to get it away from the enemy. Turkey FX going to be looking to capitalize on this. The pass over to James Lostbrock on the shield. And it's in for 2.
That indeed, widening their lead by 5 points. A 2 and a 3 as all Synth needs to catch up with only 3 minutes and 56 seconds remaining. Showing that anything can happen in this amount of time as they come out of the tube strong and fast. Old Jack at the wheel with the disc, throwing it downfield. Intercepted by Turkey, gonna stun out Boy in VR. Gonna ender him. With Turkey gonna go for the 3. Oh, so close! As Boy in VR picks it up. And gonna be picked up again by Turkey. Gonna pass to Rowdy. Gonna barely miss with Kronos picking it up. And Kronos and Old Jack are going to scuffle out for it with Old Jack coming out on top.
Just going to be sent high in this roof area. Going to be looking for that pass there. Maybe coming off a head there, it seems. Old Jack Burton going to be breaking up those stacks and boosting himself downfield. No stacks are coming in just yet, so he could actually reach this disc with the little speed he has. Old Jack Burton with the disc now. Going to be looking for this deep clear downfield. Boy in VR with the disc now, going to be looking for maybe that little cheeky shot there! Off the floor. Going to be bringing it in for 3, bringing the gap down. 7 to 9. Beautiful shot there from Boy in VR. Very well calculated, very well placed, and very much needed by SYNTH Cybernetics.
That indeed, making it again an only 2-point game. Making sure that reserves know that they are going to be pressured at any point, that they can maybe take the lead back from the early lead that is the first half. Rowdy going to pick it up, going to bounce back, going to try and pass to Bowtie with Turkey. Going to try and get it to Kronos, but is going to be intercepted by Millsy, throwing it right the way downfield into tunnel. Maybe a little bit of scuffle coming in. With Boy in VR going for the long 3. Oh, bouncing off pole. Going to be bored. Picking it up and throwing it in for the 2. Quite close indeed.
Beautiful play there. Being able to get the disc downfield and then follow it up with that stack is not always easy, especially when met with such heavy pressure in that offensive side. Here we are, Turkey FX with the disc now, going to be passing it over to James Lostbrock. The stack coming in to try and stop anything from happening here. Rowdy Artifact going to be getting chased, pressured by that stack. James Lostbrock with the disc now. Millsy looking to get the drop on him, but just missing there. James Lostbrock taking a step back, waiting for his teammates to set up. Very calm and collected play here so far, but Boy in VR reading it as always. Going to be able to grab that disc and slap it downfield. Stacks coming in. It looks like it is going to be Boy in VR with the disc. Pass over to old Jack Burton. This point is needed to be able to win this round and win the game. The clear's going way, way downfield here. Boy in VR going to be able to pick it up and clear it right the way downfield.
Indeed, as Turkey picks it up, throwing it right to Rowdy, making a little hop to grab it. Going to pass to Valley, but going to almost miss him. Going to be picked up again by Turkey with a dribble ready to go. Going to stun out that dribble with Synth reaching it first, with Bodex at the helm with that disc. Holding it, gonna be reached again, gonna be a little bit of a scuffle as James bounces towards the floor, gonna pass the Bowtie with James again on Ness. It's gonna be a cut, but is gonna be stopped by Millsy being the MVP of this match in my books. Gonna be passed across to Rowdy, pass to Nest. They're gonna go in for the 2 and taking it off someone's head.
And that looks like that is going to be the end of the game here. GG's all around. Very well played from both teams, but it was Invictus Reserves to walk away with this win. Very hard fought indeed. The massive and huge comeback from them. Very impressive to see that they were able to bring this back. A lot of contesting there, but they were able to take the win. GG to both teams. Very well played. Zodiac, your thoughts on the match?
That was intense. That was so close the whole way through. I was sweating. God damn. These teams both had great passes, great stacks, showing how well these teams both contend against each other, showing that they deserve to both be gold in this league. But sadly, Invictus Reserves shutting them down, holding their position strong. Oh my god, that was a nail biter right down to the end. What about you? What do you think about that intense match?
Well, apt description. Very apt description. Sorry. Misspoke there. Yes, very close match indeed. And both these teams played phenomenally. And can only really give them praise for what they both achieved. Invictus Reserves were able to win this, but that should not discourage any members of SYNTH Cybernetics. Just a big thank you to any league subs out there. We all appreciate what you do, coming out and being able to help all these teams when they're not able to get a full roster together. So a special thanks to all of you guys out there who are able to give support whenever you need.
Indeed, as it helps teams that may not even stand a chance of playing with only 3 players, as most of their tactics only work with 4, actually work. And you mean the world to us players in the game, because you are quite needed, especially hopefully going into the season after the holidays. It will be quite exciting to see new subs, old subs, maybe quite a few new teams come into the season. As it is shown with Millsy, in my books, being the MVP of this match, being an all-round great sub in OCE and well-loved in the community.
Just want to give some big shout-outs here to our sponsors, ProTube VR, Asterion Products, VR Cover, HyperX, Rebuff Reality, VRware.net. And also a big thank you to Spark. Don't know where we would be without your amazing application, ignitevr.dg/Spark. If you want to download it for yourself, great for managing your clips and recording all of your stats. Thank you to everyone for watching. Have a beautiful evening or day, depending on where you are in the world. Thank you so much. Have a great day or night.
See you later. Goodbye.
Season 4 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, VRware, Rebuff Reality, VR Cover, and ProTube VR.